right? So you're attracted to both sexes. You're attracted to men and women.
I've been attracted to women first.
Got it.
Don't matter.
Fair enough. You're attracted to both. So in your current relationship, is it open on your end? Like your man allows you to sleep with other women?
Yeah.
What about other men? If you kind of want.
As long as
As long as you get to watch.
Listen, if they not doing what he's doing, then there's no need for them to like even partake in any activities with me.
What that mean? As long as you get to watch, or what does that mean?
If they're not matching his standards, like my man takes care of everything, my bills, the kids, everything that if I call him right now and I need anything, he's going to send it to me.
Yeah. See, she sounds like she got a sponsor. She sounds like one of them lesbian girls that turned bisexual because she needed somebody to pay for her lifestyle, but she still like women. She'll just let the guy stick around as long as he can, pay the bills. He all right. As long as he can pay the bills, he can stick around.
So when it comes to me dealing with another man, yeah, we have open relationships, so he can deal with whoever he wants to deal with. So we have.
Is he bisexual or he's straight?
No, he's not bisexual.
No,
baby, I like a real man.
Yeah, that's all right. Too. It's always funny how people who claim to be a part of the rainbow community or claim to be allies of people in the rainbow community have no problem insulting gay men. Still, they have no problem using gay as an insult against straight men. She's like, yeah, I'm bisexual, and when he asks if the guy's bisexual, she's like, no, let's not get carried away. That's too gay. I ain't gonna try to act like I don't understand, though. I definitely understand. Maybe it's because I like women so much, it's not surprising that other women also like women. Maybe that's my mindset. To me, in my own opinion, if you a man and you bisexual, you just gay with extra steps.
A real man. I'm not dealing with anyone.
Well,
no discrimination to any man that does like
for you, right? You saying you like a real man. I would say that a real man wouldn't allow his woman, wouldn't get into a serious relationship with the woman that is open on her end and other men are smashing her. I'm
not smashing no one else. When I got with him for 3 years, I've only been with him.
But you've been with other girls?
Other girls. I've had a girlfriend, 2 girlfriends.
Two girlfriends.
And he has known about it. They know about him.
I would say the same completely. Though.
So
my answer would be the same. I mean, a real man wouldn't allow his girl. He wouldn't take a girl serious that a girl wants to have other girlfriends or guy friends. So that girl's gonna be for the streets.
Why does that make him fake? Because he's open to allow me to explore my sexuality instead of keeping me boxed in, closed in. He's open. I'm open to bringing someone into the relationship. So if he's like, listen, if that's what makes you happy, then I want you to be happy, and I'm gonna be happy. I've always been attracted to women first. Yeah. Since
during your relationship with this man, you never had sex with another guy?
No.
You never had a desire?
No.
Yeah, you probably seen a guy that was maybe attractive. You're like,
Listen, at my day and age, I'm 36. I'm soon to be 40. That's how I look at it. When you round it up to the
when I said that's normal, I'm not talking about dudes. No Diddy, but don't do that.
There's 10th, baby. I'm damn near 40. You feel me?
Fair enough.
And it's it's not enough out there for me. I'm good where I'm at with him. You understand? So when it comes to females, that's just something that it's just not to say like that, but it's like a hobby to me. I love females. I love to have a friendship with them. I love to go on trips. We can do hair, we can do nails together, things of that nature. And if things get a little sticky, icky, it get a little sticky, icky, but I don't indulge where I keep him completely cut off. So it's he still gets the affection, the love, everything that he needs from me. You understand? So he never lacks when it comes to me.
Oh, you think he doesn't?
He doesn't.
I can assure you.
And if he ever felt like he did lack, baby,
I can assure you he does.
Baby, we could bring another girl. We could bring another baby in here.
So
we can do this.
Got you.
You understand? I'm the type of person that we can have this conversation where if you want to bring another female in this, it's gonna be like a reality show.
We're
gonna go through the casting.
Yeah, I'll explain it to you, Nay.
Who we want into this dynamic.
I'll give you a perspective.
So they just sleeping with people. They treat sex like ordering a pizza. Yeah, they just ordering a pizza. I want mushrooms, pepperoni, and extra sauces. They treat sex like a pizza.
That's how it goes.
Everything,
With a real man, right? A man of masculinity, a man that stands for something. He just doesn't fall for anything. He stands for something. That real man, he understands the dynamics of his value. He understands that he has value,
Right.
And he also understands the dynamics of the relationship, and it's either his way or the highway, meaning that he has options. He can replace you easily. You are not the prize. He's the prize in a relationship. That's how the real relationship goes.
Okay.
Also, with that being said, in that dynamic, a woman can only serve one master. She can't serve multiple people. So if a man is in a relationship with the woman, you're saying that, well, I could still love him the same, cook for him the same, and do these things the same for him. But meanwhile, you're giving another woman attention, maybe submitting to another woman or dominating another woman. What is this, scissoring? It's no really dominating there, but it's still sexuality. You're giving your sexuality, right? You're giving your main agency, right? Your main commodity up to another woman. What do you want from a man? Do you want security, protecting, providing? Of course you want, like, the vibes. You want him to make you feel good. But the main thing is security. What does the man want from you? Sex and submissiveness. And you giving one of the things up. I would say you giving both of them up because you're, having sexual relations with someone else. Man. So therefore he's giving you all of him, which is protecting and providing. It's open on his end. He can dick someone else down, but he's not giving up his main agency to another woman. He's just only giving that other woman dick. But your main agency that you're supposed to be giving him, you're also giving up to someone else. So you're saying that, well, I could still be in and give him everything. Well, no, you can't, because you can't serve two masters. You're giving up your entire baseline to another person. It just doesn't work that way.
That's going to be a point that's hard for her to refute, because when she just talked about her guy, she essentially listed off a bunch of things that he does for her financially. And then she took it even further by saying, as long as he's doing these things for me financially, he ain't got to worry about nothing. I.e., she values the things that he does for her financially.
Say, okay, you can deal with whoever you want to deal with on the side. He's not giving up for me. You understand? Like, what makes him less of
that dynamic?
What did you say?
What makes him less of a man?
What makes him less of a man? Because he chooses how he decides to live his life. You have your opinion on what you feel like.
No, I'm just saying
a man is.
No, what I'm saying. I'm saying this, right?
Because I want to read it.
I'm saying this.
I love to read.
A real man. That woman wouldn't even have eyes for another woman or a man, because she would see him as everything. So I'm telling you that he's really not that real man.
That's fantasy, baby.
That's not no fantasy.
We living in reality. 2024. We're not living in the early 1900s.
Yeah, expecting a person to not be attracted to other people, or at least indulge in their attraction to other people. What are you, living in the 1900s? We're in 2024. Why would you ever have that expectation in a relationship? You can't have that expectation. What do you want to beat women? You want a woman that's loyal to you? You must want to beat women. You want to be in the 1950s when they used to beat women. It's like, nah, man. The relationships don't even need to be this hard. Relationships don't need to be this difficult. People are making these difficult for no reason.
We in 2024, baby.
Just
That's
the fact that you said that your man would allow you to get your cheeks clapped by someone else.
By a female.
Well, you said by another man.
I feel like he said it because, you guys, men, all of you guys, you have a lot of ego. So yeah, if I bring up the topic and it's like, all right, I'll let you do whatever you want to do. So like, if I ever decided to be with another man,
that's the opposite of ego.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
No, that's his ego. Go do what you want to go do. Because when I go do it, he might turn around and say, you know what? I'm done with you, even though he gave me that pass.
Okay,
you understand?
Let me
men are
explain
very
to you.
Manipulated.
Got it. Let me explain to you how it's the opposite of.
Go do you.
Nay, I got it. I understand. Let me explain to you how it's the opposite of ego.
So overstand for me. Go ahead.
Cool. You just said that, well, it's his ego. He can do whatever he wants on his end. So it's like, well, I have an ego. Yeah, go ahead, girl, do whatever you want. That's not ego. He's not secure in his position in a relationship to set boundaries and say, hey, I don't want you talking to other women and other men. So therefore, he is insecure, and it is an ego. He lacks ego. He lacks confidence.
Yeah. No, actually, it's true. No, what he's saying right here is definitely true. From my experiences, too, usually when a guy lets his woman sleep with other men or women, he feels less secure in the relationship. And I see this happen to a lot of guys when they're younger. I had an old teammate back when I was running track in college, and he had a girlfriend that was in a different state. And of course, one day she asked, "Can we do an open relationship?" And he agreed to it. So they got into this open relationship, and she ended up, well, I guess it's not technically cheating, but she ended up sleeping with somebody else, and she regretted it. But the damage is already done now. So you open up Pandora's box, and even if you felt like you was okay with it, once it actually happens, you find out that regret and jealousy are real human emotions. And you can't predict jealousy. You might think you're going to be okay with it, but once it happens, you get jealous. And that's why 92% of open relationships don't last anyway.
Set your own boundaries.
Why would he feel insecure about another woman?
What do you
Right, when
mean?
he wants to be a part of it.
You just said that. Why would he feel insecure? Why would he feel insecure about another woman?
It's very simple. I said that if the man understands real men understand their value, right? So real men don't pedestalize women. They don't, aren't thirsty for women.
Mm-hmm.
They, are, decisive. They have integrity. They have masculinity. They carry themselves very well. And when they're with a chick, they show the woman a good experience, and that woman respects them. The dynamic is really the woman admires and respects the man, and the man, loves the woman. That's how it goes. And when a woman truly admires and respects a man, other guys are invisible. Like, she doesn't really see other men. So the fact that she sees other men and other women is still visible. She's sexually attracted by other people, and she wants to not just attracted, but she wants to indulge in it as well. She only indulged with a woman, not a man, but she still wants to indulge in it. That means that she doesn't really see her man as that nigga. That's what I'm saying. So if the woman doesn't see the man as that nigga, he ain't that nigga.
No,
I understand. Like, if it's a man, I will understand. Like, if she's messing with other men, I will understand. But another woman is like, I'm not into that double side stuff, but it's like I just don't understand.
Because at any given moment, that the female feels like, hey, I'm with the shits. I'm with the shits. Like, we going to my man.
And ladies, we not moving on when the conversation is going.
No, I'm saying I'm
let
down
it,
for it.
let it
Like,
keep flowing.
Like, if you ever with
It's gonna
it,
get on the other
saying,
stuff.
like, you're not down for like a threesome
Oh,
with
you
your
don't like
female?
threesomes with a female.
I mean, if we're speaking about me, no, that's haram. I'm not doing
So you
any of
don't
that
cheat?
stuff.
So
All
you
of that
Muslim?
stuff that's haram. I don't partake in any sodomy and any stuff like that.
Muslim.
You're Muslim?
I'm not Muslim.
No, you're Muslim. You're not Muslim, but you go by the teachings of Muslim of Islam.
No. But back to the conversation. Y'all trying to
just
throw it off and
aesthetic.
y'all having side conversations.
It's the aesthetics for him.
No, that's not what I do. That's degenerate. But
guess
anyways,
so.
all right, back
To
to you had
to
a
your
question.
book.
You were saying something how is it different?
Oh, I was just asking, like, how would they feel, like, insecure? I think that's what you said, with if she's messing with another woman. Like me, if let's say I was messing with a man and he started, like, if he cheated on me with a woman, I would feel some type of way.
Yeah,
but
I just explained it. So, like, I'm gonna break it down. I thought I was speaking really slow today, chat. I'll just speak slow.
don't do that, because I
got
already
you.
heard you.
I
You
like
just
that.
asked me the
Let's
question
just
again.
walk through it, and ladies, tell me if I'm right or wrong, because I want y'all to tell me. All right. So, what do you look for in a man? Like, what's the main thing? Would you say that it's security, protection, and providing? Like, that's the glue,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, got
And
it.
loving.
Well, yeah,
like,
I know,
you can
but, like,
provide all that,
if-
but what if you're not loving me right? Like,
I got you, but like,
all
if
that.
protection and providing like isn't there, nothing is there.
True.
Nothing is there.
That is
So that's
true.
like the glue of that's the baseline,
Yeah.
right? Men, our baseline is sexuality and submissiveness. That's truly all we want. We want sex and submissiveness. Kind of follow our lead, and cook me some sandwiches. Cheer me on.
all.
So sex and submissiveness. That's all men. That's our baseline, right? So the man in that dynamic that she has, her man, even though he's out, I'm not saying that this is right or wrong, but I'm just saying that he could be out clapping cheeks, but he's not giving up his baseline. He's not providing and protecting for these other girls, is he?
No.
No. So he's not giving up his baseline. But she, on the other hand, her baseline is sexuality and submissiveness. So even if it's a girl, she's giving up her sexuality to someone else, and she's being submissive to someone else.
No.
If it's a man, it's even worse. She's like doing the most ultimate form of submission.
Yeah.
She's being dominated. So what I'm saying is, it's not a fair deal. And not only that, it's like that man that will allow that, he's just not a real man.
Yeah.
He just
when he
isn't.
talks about a man letting another man sleep with his woman because of the sake of paternity, I agree. By and large, by far, most men are not up with that. Most men do not want a woman that sleeps with other men, partially because of the paternity issue. And it is a real issue. Here in America, when they were looking at all of the DNA test centers here in America, 33% of men who wanted a DNA test, who needed a DNA test, came back as negative, meaning they weren't the father of the kid that they thought that they were fathering. They weren't the biological father. In Jamaica, it's like 75%. It got so bad in Jamaica that they were going to do mandatory DNA tests for the men in Jamaica to make sure that the kids were theirs. And the Jamaican government said that they're not going to do it because there'd be too much femicide. Too many men would be upset at not being the father and would probably end up hurting the woman. So for the sake of protecting the women in the country, they said, nah, we can't do mandatory DNA tests. In France, it's illegal to get a DNA test. For this exact same reason. They have an issue with it too. So yeah, paternity throughout all of human history has always been a big issue for men. And when you talk to women about it, they just can hardly ever relate to it. But it is a real issue. So yeah, I agree with them. Most dudes, if you got a woman that you love, you ain't gonna want her sleeping with anybody else, especially a man.
Well,
Does that make sense?
It makes sense to me.
To me, it doesn't.
All right, fair enough.
To me, it doesn't, because
Okay.
that's your ideology on that topic. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's how you perceive what you want in a relationship as a man. You understand? Other men are more open, just like some females aren't open to threesomes and things in that nature. So men go out and cheat 1,000
But
times
remember
and
when
1,000 times.
I know, but
and
like
me, I'm like, hey, listen, I like the same thing you like. So instead of you cheating and instead of, me
Yeah.
cheating, like let's just come together and do it
Remember
together.
in the beginning
I
I
agree with
said
that.
when a man understands his value, some men don't understand
That's his
their-
value. Like, his
let me
value is
finish real
high.
quick.
Trust me.
I got
Believe
you. I
that.
got you. Most how
value.
life goes is competence leads to accomplishments, which then leads to confidence. And when you truly got that truly genuine confidence because you accomplished some things, you got options. When you got options, time out, you have an abundance mindset. When you have the abundance mindset and it's actually not narcissistic, you know what a true narcissist is?
Yes.
A narcissist is someone that acts like they accomplished goals, but they really didn't accomplish anything. Their confidence is fake. It isn't pure. So when a man truly accomplished things and his confidence is pure, he got options because other chicks want him. Other chicks see him. It kind of, he got this aura that just comes off of him. And guess what he has? He has the ability to be intolerant of females' inadequacies. So he's not going to tolerate certain things from women. You know why? Because he understands his value. I'm telling her that her man doesn't understand his value because he don't even know his own baseline. He don't know his chick baseline that she giving it up to other people. He don't understand his value.
Because it's a female that he
just
doesn't
broke it
understand.
down.
Okay, let's go back to the narcissist, right? Because a narcissist falls under an umbrella, right?
Well, yeah, that's an easy one for me. I don't care if I'm high value, low value, or great value. I'm not gonna be with no woman that's sleeping with other people. That's crazy.
You have many traits of a narcissist,
Yeah,
right?
but how
what
I
you're
explain
saying
it,
right
that's
now
the-
can
that's
be
the
very
full
narcissistic
form.
to a lot of people, because there are people who are mentally abused. There are people who are mentally, physically abused,
What does that got to do?
emotionally abused. So abuse comes in different forms, just like a narcissist comes in different forms. So you can't sit here and say because a man wants you to stay to him and only him while he's out doing him. A lot of y'all men don't stay. A lot of y'all are not faithful.
Wait,
Y'all
I-
don't play
I
that
get what you're
monogamous
saying.
shit.
Yeah, you're just moving the
when we
goalposts a
talk
little
about
bit.
when we talking about a man in a man's position, we got to talk about a faithful man, a man that's
Right.
standing on 10 toes, a man that know his business, a man that's going to sit there and hold down his female no matter what.
Yeah,
No matter
that's-
when it
that's all
comes through,
fine.
no
'Cause just-
matter if you go broke, you're never going to change on her. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? That's a real man.
Well, most
My
men-
dad is a hold on.
most
I'm
men,
talking.
when they-
Remember, we had them rules in the beginning, right? My dad is a real man, and he lives by that haram that you speak of. You understand? Muslim since the day I was born. My middle name is Saouda. Black
Speaking
is
of Mike.
beautiful. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I mean. That's what I stand for. Black is beautiful, baby. You understand? So when you speak of a real man, you're speaking of my father. That's a real man.
So why don't you date a man like your father?
Oh, I'm looking for a man like my daddy. I'm looking for
going
like a
on
man
here?
like my daddy. But
Date a
me,
guy like
I'm
your
not-
father? You
I'm
talking about
not-
your father,
I'm
bro,
not-
man?
It's
You
really
just
not
said
that
that.
many.
Time
It's
out.
really
You
not
just
that
said
many.
man.
That's a scary situation. She over here talking about looking for a man. You ain't supposed to be looking for nobody. It sounds like you already got one. You ain't supposed to be looking for nobody. And I don't know what kind of Muslim you is doing threesomes. That ain't, I don't know much about Allah and I don't know much about the Quran, but I don't think that's in there. I don't think that they allow that unless you married. I think you could maybe have 3 or 4 wives or something like that, but you have to be married from my understanding. Y'all can let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. I'm sure I got plenty of Muslims in the chat.
That your man isn't a real man. That your father is a real man.
Yes, character. Wise.
Yeah, but you just submitted. Time out.
A man doesn't
stop,
because
rewind.
what
Let's
you
bring it
convert
back.
and who you claim to be makes
Real
you
quick.
a real man. A real man is what you stand by and what you live by every
Got it.
single
Real
day.
quick, real quick.
My father is a man that wakes up and he's peaceful. He prays for me. He sends me good energy.
I got it, Nay.
That's
I
a
got
man.
it, Nay. Calm down.
Not
Listen.
a man that's gonna sit here and tell a female you can't have a male friend.
I got
because
you, Nay.
I'm too
I got
little
you. I got
for you to have something
Let's bring
so
it
big.
back. Let's bring it back.
Let's
One
bring
mic
it
at a
back.
time.
Bring it forward, bring
And
it
also,
sideways, baby. I'm ready for you.
real quick, Nay. When you speaking and not cut you off, I'm the host. You got to stop talking. We're not gonna go on these long
I'm not gonna
rants.
stop talking because you the host. Because when you speak, I give you nothing but respect.
Time out. If you're not
Nothing
gonna,
but respect.
it's very simple, Nay. If you're
And
not
I ain't
going
leaving.
to,
So we gonna sit here. We gonna debate all day, baby. I'm a boss.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Baby. I
That's
love
what
you.
you think.
You gonna
These
love
are,
me too.
yeah, these are the rules of the podcast, and all the
All
girls
right.
heard.
So only the host could speak
Time
when
out.
everyone else
Listen,
is talking.
you still speaking over me.
Okay, I'm just asking.
When I'm speaking
clarification,
and you going on these long rants, I
ahead.
already understand.
because you gonna cut me off when you don't like
Wait,
what you
time
hear.
out. You still speaking while I'm speaking?
I am.
Got it. Slow it down.
All right.
Right. So when I'm speaking, stop speaking.
All right.
If
So
you
when I'm speaking, you stop speaking.
That isn't how it goes.
That's how it goes on my book.
Okay,
When
well,
I
if that-
signed up to come here,
Got it.
and I
If
signed
that-
up for me to be on this video,
Cool.
that's
Nay,
what I
listen,
signed up for. I
listen,
didn't sign
Nay,
up to
if
be
you think-
disrespected,
no
and
one's
that's why you don't like
disrespecting
men
you.
on your podcast. Let's talk about it.
No, I explained that in the beginning.
No, because you want to disrespect women.
Who did I
hold on, he didn't
disrespect
disrespect.
today?
Let's talk about it.
he didn't
No, you
disrespect
want to be
anybody.
little people.
Did
And
I
I'm the
belittle
one to
anybody today?
be
And that doesn't make any sense because he ain't even really talking about women. He mostly talking about men. And when he was talking about the man, he said the man was weak. He didn't even really give her any criticism. So saying that he's attacking women or he's trying to disrespect women, that doesn't even make any sense.
Who did I belittle today?
He didn't disrespect
No, I'm just
you.
saying. I
It
watch
seems
a
like
lot
you're
of your
being very
podcasts, and I'm
emotional
just
right
saying
now.
I'm not very emotional at all. You don't see any tears.
I mean, well, it
my
seems like
lashes
you're
are
being
still
emotional.
intact, make
I
it
got
feel
you.
good, baby, and I'm smashed.
I got you. So
I hate when people talk about being emotional when you already in a situation where you know it's a little bit tense. The worst thing you could do when trying to calm somebody down that's emotional is telling them to stop being emotional. That is annoying. I must say, even for me, that could be annoying.
Y'all got my veneers?
Nay, here's how it's gonna
And
go.
hibachi.
I got you. Here's how this gonna go. Right when I'm
your shit,
speaking,
Victor.
now this is gonna be a little bit disrespectful
Go ahead.
because
Talk
you've
your
been
shit, Victor.
disrespectful. When I'm speaking,
I got
shut
family
up.
out here. I got
That's
family out
totally
here.
fine.
All right, when I'm speaking
shut up.
the same
Got it.
shit. Shut up.
Got it. You just submitted that.
Don't invite nobody on your
man,
podcast
You
you
just
wanna
submitted
disrespect
that
them.
your
Go ahead,
man
talk your
ain't
shit.
that man. That your father is that man.
No, he is that man.
No, he ain't.
said-
Your man
he
isn't
take care
that
of
man.
everything
You
I
just
need him to
submitted
take
that.
care of. I don't have to
You just
cheat with
submitted
him
that.
to go with
Totally
another man.
fine.
A female is different. He
You
don't got a
let
vagina.
other people,
I like pussy.
other human beings
It's two different
explore
things,
your
baby.
sexuality.
If you can't handle
and it's
that,
not only for your man.
that's on you. You can't handle
You
that
sound
with your
crazy
female.
right now. No, not at all.
I feel sorry
But
for whoever
listen,
you date because, baby, I could never be trapped in the box.
we actually
I like
gonna
pussy
end this.
so
You
much. I
up
like
out of
pussy.
here. It's time for you to go.
I ain't
You're
going
not paying
nowhere.
to the rules.
For the peoples.
Steve, you can go ahead and do what you do best.
Do what you do best. I call the peoples.
Yes. Call the boys. Yeah, call the boys. She don't want to leave.
Call them. And
Time
you
for you
can put
to
me on
go.
whatever clips you want.
I mean,
Nah, you gotta
we
really
live.
make him- He's really gonna call the police.
I don't care.
Go ahead, Steve. Yeah, go ahead. Right now.
I don't care. And we gonna walk out of here the same way.
We've had this before. We've had to call the cops before. We don't-
Yeah, and they're right up the
Okay.
street. Yeah, they come very
Oh
fast.
my God! Come on, y'all.
I don't pay taxes in PA,
You can put it
so
on
you
me.
can call the cops if you want. I don't
It's
pay
not that
taxes
deep.
out here.
Nay.
He want to be disrespectful because
no
I have
one's-
an opinion that doesn't align with his.
Steve, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Do what you got to do.
No, okay.
really
Come
don't
on.
like
That's
I see you do this a lot on his podcast.
But he never disrespected you. He didn't call you out.
And my dad, I didn't call him either.
He didn't yell at you.
I asked him for the same respect he gives me.
Hey, come on, don't do
Right?
that.
I asked him for the same respect he gave me. Am I being disrespectful?
Steve.
No, I spoke what I spoke.
I understand that, but come on,
I spoke
man.
what I spoke.
We don't gotta do that. Like,
Throw
come
on the
on.
big one, Steve. 4.
So you can cancel the whole podcast because we both out.
No,
Respectfully.
that's totally fine.
Because if you don't want to hear what I got to say, then I can leave. If that was
You
your
outta
thing,
here, Mom.
because you did that from the
No,
beginning
you
when you didn't
cut
even
me
put me
off.
in a clip and then anything.
Oh, that's why you butthurt? You just
No,
didn't
I'm
make
not
the
butthurt
cut.
because of that. I'm butthurt.
You didn't
because
make the cut for the
you
thumbnail.
You don't like the fact that I have a different opinion.
No, you
from
didn't make the
from
cut for the
you. Not
thumbnail.
even
It's
from
just how it
everyone
is.
else. It's from you.
Many girls don't
And
make
you
the
do that a
thumbnail.
lot on your podcast.
Alright,
Because
cool.
if I was okay, kiki with him, he wouldn't have a
Go ahead,
problem.
Steve. Go ahead,
Let
make that call.
people talk. He
So
let
we
you
can
talk.
go.
Let him.
And I let him talk. The whole time he spoke. And
Leave it
y'all
alone.
want to dick about him
Let-
because y'all his people. I'm not moving.
Chat, we live. We do it live.
Nay.
Put it on one, Steve.
Bitch, I'm out.
Nay.
What you talking about?
They could call the cops.
No.
No, Nay, it's not
I
worth the
didn't
Nay.
offend nobody. I didn't put my hands on nobody. I didn't threaten nobody. Be all on
time for you to
camera.
go.
I got
Yeah.
I'm about to call him.
Go ahead, Steve. No, go do what you do. Yeah.
I don't care. He
Nay.
tripping. But we know his
Hey,
podcast.
it is what it is.
It was nice meeting
Nah, I'm good, mama.
It was nice
I'm good, mama. Don't touch me,
It was
mama.
nice meeting
I'm
you.
good, mama. Don't
It was
touch
nice
me.
meeting you.
Nay, come on, man.
Step out.
Respectfully.
He a little bitch ass
Step
nigga.
out. Step out. Get up out of here. Y'all seen that, right? She poured the drink. It's all good. We do it live, chat. We do it
And you can put
live.
whatever you want on
Both of
me, baby.
y'all.
Make
It's
sure
all.
you put that.
No, I'm
Because if you
fine.
can't respect a real woman,
Listen.
you can't respect nothing. My baby father
Listen,
makes way more money
you're
than you.
trash.
Way more
That's
money
what it
than
is.
you do.
You're trash. Throw it on camera one. Hey, chat. We do it live. She threw a drink on the homie. It is what it is. All good.
My God.
I got another. We do it live, chat. Yo, she was
Like-
mad.
I felt like everything
she
was
was
good,
mad
but
that she
throwing the
had a
drink, it
weak
was
dude,
a
and
little
her
too
dude
much.
doesn't understand his value, and her dude allows her to get railed by other men.
Women.
No, she gets railed by other dudes. That's a fact. Let me get another shirt.
Oh,
Put it on camera for.
Shout out to Cooley at the No Fugazi podcast. I'll leave a link in the pinned comments to the full episode, but I guess he handled it as best he could. What else can you do? Because I'm telling you now, if I get splashed by some water, if I look down at my t-shirt and it looked like I just got done doing push-ups, you getting splashed back. If I'm wet, we wet. And I thought he handled it as best he could. All you can do is really call the authorities. I personally didn't think that the situation needed to escalate that far. But also, I don't have the podcast. I'm not dealing with these types of people every day. I don't understand how hard it is to keep a show moving when you're trying to maintain it and trying to keep it entertaining and you got 5 different microphones, people getting cut off, all this nonsense. So I'm assuming he did the right thing, and I thought he handled the situation as best he could, especially because you can't really be violent with a woman. So all you can really do is call the authorities. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or a L, and give me the HBO special. That's ever brother out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Till next time.